Just wanted to make a little follow-up and part two to my video I just made about growing up with angry parents. So if we're talking specifically about Punjabi parents, why maybe some of them may be more hot-tempered, it's really important to take into consideration that sometimes anger is passed down through the generations. Intergenerational anger makes a whole lot of sense if you look at colonialism, migration, all the things that maybe have happened in the cultural history. Some of that stuff hasn't been resourced and released, and thus it just keeps presenting as anger. Anger is a secondary emotion, which means there's something more primary and usually vulnerable underneath it. So fear, scarcity, alienation, isolation, uncertainty, abandonment wounds, feeling attacked, feeling oppressed, feeling minimized, invalidated, injustices. All these things are usually under the anger that is often presenting as intolerance and being short with their kids, their offspring, because it's stuff that they're harboring and holding on to and then transmitting and releasing and projecting in this manner. This doesn't justify or validate or excuse verbal abuse, emotional abuse, or physical abuse. But again, depersonalizing and being an emotional detective and just looking at the whole big picture helps you create space between what's been going on culturally, societally, in each family system, in a South Asian household, and how you've been feeling about yourself and your relationship with your parents. Sometimes it can be hard to understand how to navigate these complicated layered relationships within family members, and that's why it's always good to zoom out and think about the other variables. Also, anger is connected to our primitive survival mechanism of fight mode. So often if there's been so many threats to their own safety and feelings of security, then they're going to project this and go into that reactive state of fight just as a means of survival. So it's their defense kind of protective mechanism, and sometimes that's automatic and they're not in the driver's seat when it comes to that. And then of course, as being immigrants, there's a lot of hardships, financial stressors, how to assimilate to a new culture, community belonging, all those kinds of things can also send you into fight mode. So just some food for thought, things to consider and think about. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.